Hello students, I want to go over two things that seem to have been to be still a problem in the homework. One is the verbs, the conjugation of verbs. For example, let's take the verb portare, to carry, okay? If a sentence asks you to translate Julius carries the bag, Julius is the subject of the sentence. Carries is the third person singular of the verb. So you must not write Julius portare with the infinitive. The forms in are, ere, e ire are the infinitives. Okay, portare means to carry. It's this form in English, okay, the form of the present infinitive. But you have to conjugate the verb according to who is the subject, okay, the one that does the action expressed by the verb. So carries is third person singular, so you write Julius portat, okay? You cut the RE of the infinitive and you attach the endings that you've studied, okay? For the present are O for the first person, S for the second, T like portat for the third person singular, and then mus, tis, and T as you have studied, okay? So Julius portat saculum, saculum in accusative because it's the direct object, okay? For if the subject is plural, for example, Davus and Medus carry the bag, Davus and Medus means two subjects, okay? So they carry the bag. So they, we need the third person plural ending, okay? So again, you cut the RE, you get porta, and you attach NT. So Davus et Medus portant saculum, okay? Some of you have also this problem that they are right, you are writing, maybe you are writing portant correctly, but you also write portant sunt if the sentence asks you to translate a present progressive in English, like are carrying, okay? Davos and Medus are carrying the bag. Now, as I explained in a previous video, carry or are carrying are both expressed by portant in Latin, okay? So Davus and Medus are carrying the bag is still Davus and Medus portant saculum because are carrying is still present. When are they carrying the bag? Now, okay? So for the Latin language, carry or are carrying are the same thing, a verb in the present, okay? So the aspect that this is simple and this is progressive is not important in Latin, okay? So I hope this is clear, and please let me know if it is not. You are keeping not asking questions, so I know what you are not understanding only from looking at the homework. But it would be helpful if you were writing questions. Also, you studied the prepositions of movement or of place where you are. Okay, if I want to say I am in the villa, I say sum in villa. So to be in a place is in plus the ablative. Okay, so you have to put the place in which you are when it follows in and you are meaning that you are in a place in ablative, okay? You are keeping doing this wrong in many places. If there is a movement, though, you use the preposition ad plus the accusative, okay? So I go to the villa, eo ad villam. If you are coming from the villa, you use the preposition a or ab. It's ab if the word starts with a vowel, okay? Because you cannot say a atrio, so you say abatrio, okay? So ab or a plus ablative, okay? A ab plus ablative. for coming from. Instead, eo ad villam add plus accusative, because accusative is always the verb that indicates, it's always the case that indicates movement. Now, there are exceptions to this rule, because names of places like Roma, Romae, or Tusculum, Tusculi, okay, that you have found in your exercises, when you have the proper name of a place, okay, Latin does not use the preposition for go to the place, but only the case. So I go to Rome, instead of being ad Romam, is only Romam, okay, eo Romam. So the case is the same, accusative, but you don't have the preposition. So I come from Rome when you Roma with the ablative rather than when you ab Roma, okay? An exception is for in, because instead of using in plus ablative, it uses the genitive, okay? It's not actually a genitive, it's a former case called locative that doesn't exist anymore in Latin, but has the same forms of the genitive. So for the moment, we can intend it as using the genitive, okay? So sum Romae or sum Tusculi, okay, with the genitive singular of the name Tusculus, of Tusculum, okay? So with the ending of the genitive to say I am in a place. Okay? So let me know if this is clear, and if you have other doubts. Okay? Please keep asking questions if you are not understanding. Okay?